Heyho friends, welcome to my channel. In this video I am going to show you my updated PvE build of Royal Guard Zero class Rathgricy. Rathgricy is one of the best PvE classes we have so far, and since her release there were some changes in the game, including her skills nerf and new system. Therefore, lots of people changed the class to Kalitzburg or Liu Maoxing after their release. The question would be if this class is still as strong as before. In my old Rathgricy build video, I focused more on magic attack rather than attack. In this video, I want to cover what needs to be covered. Additionally, this time my build is more focused on attack. Before we start, don't forget to show some love, like and subscribe. Alright, let's do this! First of all, I'm going to show you how the stats should be distributed and which attributes are important for instances. Strength and int are your basic stats to boost your attack and magic attack, so max those out. For the remaining points you can go with 5th for survivability or dex for more skill damage if you use the newbie card. For legend instances you need following requirements. In the following you can see all my stats and attributes. In addition to the instance stats requirements, Raph needs at least 151 movement speed without buff to optimize her damage, thanks to Aurora rune, which can be activated if your movement speed is more than 200. With Raph weapon, command of charge and your 151 movement speed, your total movement speed would reach 201 even without saint buffs. For hero class you can max out all the skills. All the skills can be leveled up with the skill point except for the core skill, which can be leveled up only by activating Rune's second life. For Wing Guardian is Raph core skill, allowing Raph to gain maximum of 4 snow feathers, which can increase your movement speed and physical damage if used. At core level 4, Raph gains new effect after using feathers, allowing Raph to survive any received physical and magic damage for short time and remove 1 debuff. At max core level, Raph can reduce the cooldown of Valkyrie when dealing damage. Valkyrie is a very important buff skill for Raph, improving lots of attributes including skill damage reduction, granting endure, and ability to heal, and changing race to angel. Thanks to max core effect, Valkyrie can always be activated without cooldown. Flames of Pride attach 1 feather to an enemy, which can lead to HP loss every time the target is hit by Raph. The HP loss might not take effect to instance boss, but thanks to Golden Flame rune, this skill can be useful for PvE. Divine Wing Armor is Raph anti-fatal skill, which can automatically use feather to prevent Raph to take damage greater than 20% of max HP if the skill is activated. Blade of Order is Raph's main DPS skill, dealing physical damage based on physical attack and magic attack. The skill can reduce target's physical defense by 10% and can stack up to 5 times. Since instant boss clears debuffs every 0.5 seconds, Raph can't stack this effect. Nevertheless, it's enough to have 190 ignore defense against monster with 200 physical defense. Divine Verdict uses Feather to leap towards to the target to deal AoE damage, which causes knockback and prevents target from attacking for 1 second. This skill is the basic skill of Raph's burst skill, Spirit Summoning. Spirit Summoning consumes all your feather and summons the same number of angels, which deal damage every 3 seconds for 15 seconds within 3 meter radius. This skill is another strong buff skill, converting Raph element to holy. Additionally, it improves Raph's damage to undead and demon, Raph's physical attack, and magic attack. Command of Charge is similar to Royal Guard's Command of Charge, which improves movement speed and gains immunity to knockback, rooting, and slowing effects. Thanks to Valhalla's Glory, the heal effect of Valkyrie can also be taken by teammates. Additionally, every time the heal effect is activated, it improves Raph's holy element damage and abnormal status resist by up to 50%. Justice Aura is similar to Royal Guard's Auto Guard, allowing Raph to block damage. The effect can affect even teammates in Command of Charge state. Retribution of Order improves your Blade of Order with ability to immobilize target. Divine Destruction increases max HP by 20%. Additionally, your attack can reduce target's penetration and magic penetration by 30%. This is my equipment overview of main and shadow equipments. To boost your damage, you can use Dragon Slayer as your offhand. Try to get Armor Breaker as high as possible. In case you still need Ignore Defense, you can use Vicious Wound. For offhand, you can use Alistar, Thorsul, or following card. For armor, I currently use Soul Cage to boost both my attack and magic attack. Alternatively, you can use Chaos Armor or Dragon Blood Armor. Try to get Morale 3 or 4 to boost your Ignore defense. For card, you can use following card. For garment, I choose Leather Pauldron to boost both my Ignore defense and skill damage with PDI as Enchant. Zenobia, Demon King, or following card can be used in garment to boost your damage. I use these shoes to boost my attack and penetration. Alternatively, you can use Dominator War Boots or Fair Judgment. Try to get high PDI as Enchant. There are some good cards for shoes like Moonistar, Edgastar, or Flutestar. As low budget alternatives, you can use Water Spirit or Rainbow Fall card. For accessories, you should use Steel Ambition to boost your physical damage and attack. Alternatively, you can use Diamond Earring to improve your penetration. You need to get Sharp Blade 3 or 4 for your enchant to boost your attack and physical damage. Moonlight Tendrit Star is a nice option for accessories. If you can get Devil Governor or Biobay for card, use them. Fanatical Arbiter is the best weapon you should use for DPS build. The weapon not only increases penetration for each refinement, it also boosts your movement speed while attacking. It's also very important to get tier 5 as soon as possible to regenerate your feather every 8 seconds without moving, because it's important to get feather as quick as possible. Try to get Sharp Blade or Morale 3 or 4. For cards, you can use Drake Star or Minostar card to boost your damage. For headgear, I currently use Duchess of Bath to boost my holy element damage. Alternatively, you can use following headgear. Try to get strength in your enchant. For card, you can use following card or any penetration or damage related card. Cute Blower is one of the best face headgear we have so far. Optimize this headgear by refining this to +6. Other face headgear that are useful are as follows. For enchant, you can go with Morale 3 or 4 or PDI. Ocean's Attachment is one of the best mob headgear for PvE. You need to get at least +6 to maximize the damage bonus from this headgear. You can use Lightfoot, Glutinous Imp, or any penetration or damage related mob headgear alternatively. Strength is the best enchant for this one. Currently, I use Wrathwing to boost my penetration and because the headgear has Morale 4 as enchant. To boost your damage even further, I recommend you to use Goodwill gift box or chicken eggs. For Encha, you can go with Moral 3 or 4. For tail, you can use any damage related tail headgear such as It's Too Late, Rock Bunny, or Beautiful Ensemble. Try to get Sharp Blade as high as possible to boost your damage. For shadow equipments, you can use following equipments. The Encha should be the same like the one for main equipment. For offhand, I recommend you to use Dragon Flame Shield. Alternatively, you can use following. For armor, you can use the Chosen's armor to improve your attack and magic attack. The fear immunity is also very nice. For garment, I choose White Duke's Mantue to improve my ignore defense and skill damage. I use Saint Mary's because the shoes are good shoes overall for both physical and magic user. Alternatively, you can use Little Fairies to boost your damage. For accessories, I recommend you at least to use Fox Teeth to get skill speed, which can improve your movement speed even only for short time. Any accessories that are useful are as follows. I also use Ring of Loyalty as my second accessory to activate the set bonus in combination with Chosen's armor. For the attack mirror, you can use either Bilge's armor, combustible knife, or claw. For the defense mirror, you can use anything you desire. For the relic, I recommend you to use Horn of the Unyielding for better survivability, or Lord of Pain to boost your damage through penetration and higher element coefficient. For the attribute runes, you can put yours as shown below. For the advanced runes, you should prioritize to get all runes with second line to get max core level. Goddess of War rune reduces the cooldown of Command of Charge by up to 10 seconds, which would make COC only have 10 seconds cooldown at the end. Project Destruction rune increases the debuff duration of Divine Verdict, which would be useful against normal non-MVP monsters. Epic Spirit's Protection rune improves your damage reductions against all race by up to 15%. Aurora Feather rune is a very important rune for DPS, allowing your Blade of Order to deal more damage when your movement speed is more than 200%. For that reason, it's important to have at least 151 movement speed in unbuffed state, so that you would be at 201 movement speed after using Command of Charge and while attacking your targets. Golden Flame rune is the reason why your Flame of Pride is useful for instances, which can reduce target's damage reduction by up to 30%. Spirit of Fortitude improves your final damage reduction by up to 20% when your Divine Wing armor is activated. For Arcane runes, I recommend you to use following runes. Use White Blade rune to boost your damage against solo enemy. Transmission rune improves your damage against far targets, which is also useful for Wrath too. While Preparedness rune is a nice one to improve your survivability. With this rune and Wrath's damage reduction skills, she can survive the damage she receives better. For AC runes, you can like on all the rune points with guild contributions. In the following, you can see all attributes you can get from AC runes. Prioritize to get important related attributes such as Holy Damage, VDI, Ignore Defense, and Penetration. For equipment memory, you can focus on followings. Now I'm going to show you my PML1 and 2 runs. I was using full buffs including Penetration Food, Meal B, and Small Attack Alloy. As you can see, I could easily do damage and tank at the same time. I needed about 20 seconds to kill this boss. The same went for the second floor. You basically only need to focus on your feather that you have at least one to activate your anti-fatal. You should also be able to kill Rook quickly by using your burst DPS skill. In the following, you can see the list of pro and contra of using Rathgricy for PvE. That's it, that was my updated PvE build of Rathgricy. In my opinion, this class is still worth it to play and can still compete with some of PvE classes. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Feel free to ask and give comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos. See you soon, your FLyTuT.